Hi, welcome to the Market Alert for Monday the 10th of October 2016. So Friday the market was really quiet after the non-farm payroll figures. There you can see where they were released. They came out lower than forecast, which is good news for Yellen because now she's not going to be forced to increase interest rates anytime soon. So the market moved lower, bounced, found support at the minor psychological level here at 18,250. We had a sell signal that came in, and then the market just traded sideways. I sent out a note warning that the market was stuck in this sideways and not to try and be exposed to 36-point loss. The market came up to here, then it came back again, and then they used the 250 area here as a resistance, and eventually the market managed to move lower, but it was a bit of a grinding, slow process as the market actually did that, and the stop out point, because it drove through both the psychological level and the scalp line, was down at this level. And if you just draw in from here, we got the original entry price down to the exit there, 44 points, and that's obviously gross. Is still the the spread to take off from that as well. So just the one trade, nothing else, fairly quiet in the evening session after the market was ramped higher, which is what I said in my note as well. I expect the market to be brought back, and that's precisely, it's so predictable in what they're doing at the moment. So they ramp the market back up as well before the close. So again, this side. I've never seen it so sideways as it is at the moment. I mean, it really is the true definition of a sideways congestion move here, and it's probably because we're about 30 odd days away now from the US elections. Of course, that's probably having an impact. It might not even be 30 days actually. It's November the 8th, so a matter of weeks actually. Just a couple of weeks before we start to see things probably go quiet again, unfortunately. But what a year for waiting for events. I've never seen anything like it. It started with Brexit, and then it's just gone on with the Federal Reserve meetings and elections, and gosh, it's just never ending. Hopefully, once that's out of the way, we can get back to normal. But we've been certainly playing the waiting game this year, that's a certain fact. So prices sideways there. News, well, it's a bank holiday in the US today. It is indeed. Forgotten about that. The markets will be closed today. It's Labor Day, if I remember rightly. Let me just check, just 1 second. It's not Labor Day, of course. We had that last month. It's actually Columbus Day. Not quite up to speed on the American holidays as the UK. It's just a lot easier. We just have bank holidays. Over in the US, they tend to have a name or something else behind it. So we've got Columbus Day today. So the markets are closed. It's a federal holiday, so all of the bonds and everything else will be closed during today's trading session. So again, keep this in mind that the next market alert will be on Wednesday for the markets to give themselves something to sort themselves out about. And speaking of which, we're going to come to that now. Deutsche Bank's back in the news. Deutsche Bank tells investors not to worry about its 46 trillion euro in derivatives. Brilliant article, actually. It's a long article, but a very good article showing the interconnectedness between all of the banks. Should Deutsche Bank have a problem, you can see there in this systemic risk graph how interconnected all of the banks are, and of course you've got Deutsche Bank at the center there. And more importantly, Deutsche Bank CEO returns home empty-handed after failing to reach deal with the Department of Justice. So he's come back empty-handed. So all of that absolute nonsense that we had a week ago on Friday, when the Deutsche Bank share price was manipulated, barefaced manipulated from 991 low all the way back up to over 1240 during the last week, and it was all predicated on a rumor that the US had offered a better deal with the 14 billion. They'd reduced it to 5, and it was complete and utter nonsense, to put it politely. And again, this is what you are seeing, is just, as I keep going on about, this is peak corruption propaganda everywhere you look at the moment. It doesn't matter whether it's politics, religion, football, you name it, there's nothing but corruption and peak corruption. As I say, I've just never seen anything like it. So he's come back empty-handed anyway, and it's a matter of what the market will do today. The US are closed, of course, so it's going to be interesting to see how this one pans out. So keep an eye on the old Deutsche Bank share price today. We'll see how this one pans out, because it is going to be interesting to say the least. Implied volatility up slightly, 12.38 for Friday, and again you can see that's a sideways as the daily chart at the moment, which you'd expect given that there's no major news or breakouts in the underlying market. Right, that's it. I will see you in Wednesday morning's market alert because of the holidays today. Unless there's something to report, then I will let you know, of course, and the same for tomorrow as well, or depending on what happens to Deutsche Bank today, I might actually do a recording tomorrow anyway, so we'll see. Other than that, see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.